better known as Steve. Just want to show a few CDs I've been listening to this weekend. Not a lot really. I have listened to a lot, but I've listened to the same ones a lot. There's two types of music listener. One who sort of goes through 20 or 30 different CDs, or some people who play the same CD over and over and over again. I'm a bit in the middle, I'm afraid, when it comes to playing music, but I have played a couple of interesting CDs. The first one I want to show you is one I received through the mail last week from Scott. Well, there's two altogether, but here's one of them, and that's this one. It's by a Canadian band, Voivod, and I can't stop listening to this. It's amazing CD. It's got Jason Newsted on it, and it's brilliant. It's very, very punky, but it's just typical Voivod at the very best. I've always been a big fan of this band, and I think I had a lot of their stuff, and that's what went out the back door when I had my troubles. But I've always been a big fan of Voivod. You can't beat them. The second band I've listened to a lot this weekend is this band, Vengeance Rising. This is Christian thrash metal, and again, this is another one from Scott. It's absolutely top-notch thrash metal. And basically what I can gather is they used to perform a lot in the 80s or 90s. They were like the pioneers of thrash, Christian thrash, and Rox Records got all their demos. I'm only paraphrasing, and basically turned them into a CD. Scott Waters did a load of the cover design work, but it's just an amazing album. It's basically thrash metal, how it should be played. There's a track list in there. It's very brutal. It's just basically guitars and stuff. Not this technical stuff. I mean, I don't dislike it, but a lot of this thrash metal now tends to be very, very technical. And but this is how thrash was intended to be. Just brilliant, brilliant guitar riffs, great drum, and it's very, very brutal. Thanks for that, Scott. And this one was a weird pickup. For the simple reason was I left it alone. I wasn't going to buy it, and I think Greg the Egg did a Doro CD on his last video, and he sort of pushed me over the edge and made me pull the trigger on it. And that's this CD. It's by Doro Pesh, formerly of Warlock, and it is just a cracking CD. I played this a lot the weekend. Basically, it's a lot of Warlock stuff, some of the solo stuff as well. But it's got some great duets with Blaze Bayley. Now, he was formerly of Wolfsbane, and he replaced Bruce Dickinson when he left Iron Maiden. But this again is just a killer CD. I'm well chuffed I picked it up. What put me off was there was another CD in there with Doro on it. They had a couple of All One Rammstein cover version. I thought, no, I wanted to hear Till sing them, not Doro. But this album's just a killer. This one will be right up Greg Street. It just rocks and rocks and rocks, and it's just amazing. It's a live CD, so you get a lot of clapping and that in the background, but it just enhances it. And the great thing about this one as well, you get a killer duet with Udo Dirkschneider, formerly of Accept, and they do Balls to the Wall. It's just an amazing song. There's not a bad track on here. And she does some amazing duets with people. Also, she's got a great little booklet with it, and you get in this. This is from the actual stage show. On the stage, it's all the effects, the pyrotechnics, and that. You get a lovely little picture of the band, and I think you can see Udo there in the bottom corner. And yeah, you can see some more pictures. There's a great one there. Sorry, of Doro. And it's just an awesome CD. It's definitely worth it. There's a track listing on there. I hope you can see that alright, folks. I'm back on the normal camera again, so I'm not quite used to this one, because hopefully there'll be some editing on this film if it all goes to plan. I'm still getting voice lag problems on the webcam I use for the computer, but my other camera, which is like a portable one, it's alright. So it could be something to do with the webcam. But hopefully this one should work out. But yeah, the album's called Doro, Strong and Proud, 30 Years of Rock and Metal Life. And if you ever see it, my recommendation is get it. It's just a brilliant CD, and yeah, you'll thoroughly enjoy it. But I want to keep this one short. As I said, hopefully I'm going to be doing a bit of editing on it, not much, just enough to build my confidence up. The editors apparently a total idiot can use it. That's me sorted then. So I won't have any problem at all using it. So hopefully I can master that and do a bit of editing. Anyway, it's a nice sunny day here. Unfortunately, I just saw it on the TV. They've got a storm coming over from Croatia called Beast of the East. I thought that was a heavy metal album, and apparently it's going to get very cold here, and it's going to be snow. And message to Greg, that cactus will be going in the compost heap. He knows what I'm talking about. But it's going to get very cold and very snow. But with the UK weather, I've got a philosophy. I'll see it when I believe it. Until then, okie doke, folks. If I'm not covered in snow and having to dig myself out, or if you hear any foul weather warnings on TV about UK, I will believe it. But I just want to say, see you, folks. Have fun.